All right, so let's find the slope and y-intercept of a linear function. We're going to look at it three ways. First, we're going to look at a graph. Then we're going to use a table. And we're going to learn how to build slope-intercept equations where y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Well, the first thing we need is a line. And to find the slope, we need 2 points. Now, if we wanted to move from that upper point to the lower point, we would need to go down 2 and to the right 3. Well, we know that slope is the change in y over the change in x. So what do you think the slope is? Well, our rise is -2 and our run is 3, so our slope is -2/3. Well, if you look at the line, it's going down from the left side to the right side, and so it should have a negative slope, and it does. Now, what would happen if we wanted to go to that point, if we wanted to use those 2 points? So now we would have to go up 2 and to the left 3. Now, is that going to impact our slope? Well, our rise now is 2, and our run is -3. And so now our slope is still -2/3. Now let's talk about the y-intercept. Well, the y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. And we know it's going to be a y value, but where does this line cross the y-axis? Well, it crosses right there at -2. Now we have enough information to build a slope-intercept equation. You build yours. Well, our slope is -2/3 and our y-intercept is -2. So that could be y equals -2/3 x plus -2, which can also be written y equals -2/3 x minus 2. All right, let's move on to the table. Well, for the table, we need some points. So we get -2, -2, 0, 1, and 2, 4. And while those points look like they make a line, the only way to really know for sure is if their slopes in between the pairs of points is the same. So we're going to look at the change in x and the change in y between each pair of lines, or each pair of points. So between -2, -2, and 0, 1, our x change is a +2, and our change in y is a +3. Moving from 0, 1 to up to 2, 4, our x change is again a +2, and our change in y is again a +3. So yes, this does make a line, and we know its slope. It's the slope of 3/2, which is a +3/2. I just know if both the x and y changes were negative, we'd also have, we'd still have a positive slope. Well, now, the line goes here from left to right is going up, so it should have a positive slope, and it does. Let's talk about the y-intercept. That's where x equals 0. So where does x equal 0? On the y-axis. So when x equals 0, y equals 1. That means our y-intercept is 1. Now again, we have enough information to write a slope-intercept equation. You write yours. Our slope is 3/2, and our y-intercept is 1, so we have y equals 3/2 x plus 1. Now you know everything about how to find the slope and y-intercept of a line, whether you're looking at a graph, a table, or from an equation. Enjoy.